Welcome to our channel. Today, we're exploring the top 5 must-visit places in America. Whether you're planning your next vacation or just dreaming of future travels, these destinations are sure to inspire you. Today, we're diving headfirst into the heart of America. I'm talking about the places you see in movies, the destinations on everyone's bucket list. We're talking about the top 5 must-visit places in America. Whether you're itching for your next big adventure, saving up those vacation days, or just need a dose of wanderlust, this video is your golden ticket. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through the most epic spots this country has to offer. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. First up, we're hitting the ground running in the city that never sleeps. The concrete jungle, the Big Apple, New York City. This place is a whirlwind of energy, a melting pot of cultures, a symphony of car horns and street vendors. You step out of that yellow cab, and bam! You're in the middle of it all. Times Square, with its blinding lights and giant billboards, will make you feel like you're in a movie. Central Park, a green oasis in the middle of the chaos, is perfect for a relaxing stroll or a bike ride. And then there's the Statue of Liberty, a symbol of hope and freedom, standing tall in the harbor. But New York is more than just landmarks. It's about the energy, the vibe, the people. It's about grabbing a slice of pizza from a street vendor at 2 a.m., catching a Broadway show, and exploring the different neighborhoods, each with its own unique flavor. You got Chinatown, Little Italy, Greenwich Village. It's like traveling the world without ever leaving the city. And don't even get me started on the museums. The Met, MoMA, the Natural History Museum. You could spend weeks exploring them all. And the nightlife? Forget about it. From jazz clubs to rooftop bars to underground speakeasies, New York has something for everyone. But here's the thing about New York. It's not just about seeing the sights. It's about feeling the city. It's about getting lost in the crowds, about stumbling upon hidden gems, about having those unexpected encounters that make you fall in love with the place. It's about embracing the chaos, the energy, the grit. It's about living life to the fullest. You know, I remember the first time I went to New York. I was just a kid from hometown, and I was blown away. The sheer scale of the city, the energy, the diversity, it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I remember walking through Times Square, feeling the energy of the crowd and thinking, this is it. This is where I need to be. And you know what? New York didn't disappoint. I spent the next few days exploring everything the city had to offer. I wandered through Central Park, marveled at the skyscrapers, and ate my weight in pizza. I even caught a Broadway show, which was amazing. But the best part of my trip was just soaking up the atmosphere. I loved walking down the street, listening to the sounds of the city, and watching people go about their lives. There's just a certain energy in New York that you don't find anywhere else. So if you're looking for an adventure, a city that will challenge you, excite you, and leave you wanting more, then you need to book a trip to New York City. Trust me, it's an experience you'll never forget. Next stop, we're trading in the skyscrapers for neon lights and hitting the jackpot in Las Vegas, baby. This city is a playground for adults, a 24/7 party where anything goes. You walk down the strip and it's like stepping into another dimension. Giant pyramids, erupting volcanoes, dancing fountains. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Casinos stretch as far as the eye can see, each one trying to outdo the next with over-the-top themes and endless rows of slot machines. Whether you're a seasoned gambler or just looking to try your luck, the energy in these places is contagious. But Vegas is more than just gambling. It's about the entertainment. We're talking world-class shows, from Cirque du Soleil to magic acts to concerts by the biggest names in music. You can see everything and anything in this town. And the food? Don't even get me started. Michelin-starred restaurants, all-you-can-eat buffets, celebrity chef-owned spots. Vegas has it all. And let's not forget about the pool parties. Picture this: sunshine, DJs, cocktails, and thousands of people having the time of their lives. Vegas is about letting loose, embracing the extravagant, and living in the moment. It's a place where you can be whoever you want to be and do stays in Vegas. Or does it? All right, pack your bags. We're heading west to the Golden City, San Francisco. This place is different. It's got this cool, laid-back vibe, a mix of history, culture, and breathtaking beauty. First things first, you gotta see the Golden Gate Bridge. This iconic bridge is even more impressive in person. Whether you walk, bike, or drive across, make sure you stop and take it all in. Then there's Alcatraz Island, the infamous former prison. Take a ferry over, explore the cell blocks, and learn about the history of this notorious place. It's a chilling but fascinating experience. And don't forget about the cable cars. These historic trams are a fun and unique way to get around the city, especially up and down those steep San Francisco hills. But San Francisco is more than just its landmarks. It's about exploring the different neighborhoods, each with its own distinct personality. You got Haight-Ashbury, the birthplace of the hippie movement, Chinatown, one of the oldest and largest in North America, and Fisherman's Wharf, with its bustling piers and delicious seafood. And the food scene in San Francisco? Top-notch. From fresh seafood to farm-to-table cuisine to some of the best sourdough bread you'll ever taste, this city knows how to eat. San Francisco is a city that has it all: history, culture, beauty, and a whole lot of charm. It's a place where you can spend your days exploring museums, your nights hopping between bars, and your weekends hiking through redwood forests. Next up, we're heading to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. This city is a living, breathing history book. It's where the past meets the present, where you can walk in the footsteps of presidents and witness democracy in action. The National Mall is a must-see. This 2-mile-long park is home to some of the country's most iconic monuments and memorials, including the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and the World War II Memorial. And speaking of museums, DC has some of the best in the world. The Smithsonian museums are a must-visit, and they're completely free. From the Air and Space Museum to the National Museum of Natural History to the National Museum of American History, there's something for everyone. But DC is more than just monuments and museums. It's also a city with a thriving food scene, a vibrant arts and culture scene, and a growing number of trendy neighborhoods. Last but not least, we're finishing our journey in the Sunshine State, Miami. This city is all about beaches, nightlife, and a whole lot of Latin flavor. First things first, hit the beach. South Beach is the most famous, with its white sand, turquoise water, and Art Deco architecture. But there are plenty of other beaches to explore, from the family-friendly Crandon Park to the bohemian Hallover Beach. Once you've had your fill of sun and sand, it's time to experience Miami's legendary nightlife. From South Beach's mega clubs to Wynwood's trendy bars to Little Havana's salsa clubs, there's something for everyone. And speaking of Little Havana, this Cuban neighborhood is a must-visit. Grab a Cuban coffee, try a Cuban sandwich, and soak up the vibrant culture. Miami is a city that knows how to have a good time. It's a place where you can spend your days soaking up the sun, your nights dancing till dawn, and your weekends exploring the city's diverse neighborhoods. And there you have it, folks, the top 5 must-visit places in America. From the bright lights of New York City to the neon glow of Las Vegas, from the Golden Gate Bridge to the White House, Miami to the history of Washington, D.C., this country has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your next adventure today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Let us know in the comments which place you're most excited to visit.